And we're in the ramble.
All right.
Okay. This is going to be a short ramble.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about anything else from Maidens?
Fucking Milo Sensei needs to chill, dude.
Yeah. I mean, they straight up are almost 69ing at one point.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where we get kind of spoilery. Obviously, we already did.
Yeah.
Sorry. How about when fucking Nina gave that fool the woman's right?
Yeah. Freaking Lacey Evans, they're just
straight up
socked that dude
pow,
in the
just
face.
blasted that fool.
What's that
His
thing?
gross-
Pow right in the kisser.
Power right in the kisser with his gross nose hairs. Oh boy. Yeah, you love to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, oh god, it felt good. It felt good.
It's good stuff, man. I really enjoyed that show a lot. I don't feel like it's the thing that there will ever be more of, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I will say that I was kind of, honestly, like, I love the character of Momo. I wish there had been a little bit more with her. Like, they kind of give you a bit at the very end.
I think that at the end, they really, like, for the short amount of time left, they still did a pretty good job.
There's a little bit of a coda there, and you kind of see, like, you know, where characters end up, and she's hanging out with Sugawara, so it's like, cute. But, like, I don't know, man. I feel like...
I think you can definitely catch on to what is kind of going on with her early on, too.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just wish there had been a little bit more with her.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like they did as much as they could, and I think they did plenty.
Yeah, I think she was the most supporting character of the five.
Certainly. It was all support. And then, like, the whole, like, color tag thing at the end was very cool, I thought. But, like, her bit was just kind of like, okay. Like, it was kind of, just kind of it.
A peach-colored Momo?
Yeah. Cute.
I was like, what does that even mean?
It's adorable.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Dude, did you like shit yourself when they straight up kidnapped that fool?
Yeah. She freaking judo chopped him.
Just straight up, like.
And he didn't pass out. She's like, well, pass out on TV.
Ah, that just didn't work at all.
Yeah.
Give him the Vulcan nerve pinch, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Holy moly.
Funny.
Oh man.
But yeah, he had already got himself into that sticky situation with him and Hongo.
So here's a little behind the scenes thing. Your boy's got a bit of the goo. I got a little bit of a cough going on.
Brandon got that goo.
I got the goo, baby. I already saw the doctor. It's just a respiratory thing. It's not contagious, nothing. But I've been drinking a lot of tea to deal with my cough, and I put way too much honey in. And Kat was like, "Hey, you pour a little bit of liquor in there. That'll even you out." And I did that. I have not drank in a while. I'm a little buzzed.
a little buzzy.
Oh boy, I'm not gonna finish this tea. I gotta drive home. But yeah, great show. I really loved it.
Yeah,
but
I
Roger,
thought it was cute.
Roger. Why don't you ask me a question? Because there's one thing we both did, and I want to talk about other stuff first.
Okay. What have you been watching, bud?
Well, let me tell you what I've been watching, man. Not a whole hell of a lot, but there's one thing we're gonna talk about. Of course, we're gonna talk about because we have to talk about. But I watched two things. Well, one and a half things. There's a few new shows out. I've actually got a decent list of stuff that's out. A lot of like review sites and stuff that I follow have been saying, hey, you know, a lot of stuff that's coming out doesn't look all that great, so kind of whatever. But there's a couple I checked out. Specifically, let me tell you, I got about halfway through the first episode of season 2 of a show we already talked about on the show. Mm-hmm. That being We Never Learn.
We Never Learn.
I don't know, man.
You're not gonna do it? I'm probably gonna watch
I'm gonna
all
try
of
to get through it because we watched the first season, but like, I got as far as like,
I still really like them.
They were confusing their grades that they got on a test with their cup sizes.
Easy mistake.
No. And I'm just like, man, we just getting right to the boobies real quick, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's one of them. It was okay. I haven't finished that episode, and it's like kind of whatever. Let me tell you about this other thing I watched, because I was flipping through stuff on Verve, and I was like, let me find something new. This is new. What is this? It's got way too many syllables. It looks like a dumb isekai. I guess I'll check it out. And it is called High School Prodigies Have It Easy Even in Another World. And I gotta tell you, I usually do rule of 3. I don't think I'm gonna get to 3 on this one, baby. I watched this first episode and it hurt me. So here's the premise. Let me just give you the quick pitch on this one. Basically, you've got these high school it's an isekai, duh. So you got these high school prodigies. When I say high school prodigies, I mean like stupid genius level, not possible. One of them, the first person you see is literally in a space station, apparently of her own design, like soldering some shit. She's a genius. She's the world's greatest inventor. Then we got cut to this other guy who's landing who's being flown in a chopper and landing in Dubai or something. And he's getting off the phone with somebody because, oh, that's 10 million yen better than we thought we'd get. Awesome. He's the world's greatest entrepreneur. Financial genius. And then there's this dude who somehow at high school age has been elected prime minister because he's the world's greatest politician. Okay, cool. So for some reason, there's like the world's greatest swordswoman who's like literally on the battlefield, like running at dudes with guns, cutting their bullets out of the air. There's like the world's greatest magician who's the younger, like cute kid who's like does magic and shit. He makes the Statue of Liberty disappear. Nice one, Copperfield. And then there's like what else was there? World's greatest reporter or something. Like she's jumping off of buildings and doing ninja shit to get a scoop, like so she can get pictures and whatnot. And there's another one I can't remember. Whoops. But there's 7 of these people. They, for some reason, are on a plane together. The plane crashes in another world. There you go. So now they're in this other world.
The plane crashes in another world?
Somehow crashes in another world. I don't know how. Doesn't matter. It's a show. So here's the thing. The first thing you see when they're in this other world is dude, politician boy, wakes up. There's a big titty elf there, and she's like trying to nurse him back to health. And he's like, oh, thank you so much. And she's like trying to feed him this soup. He's too weak. He slurps down the soup, but he can't eat the meat. It falls out of his mouth. He's like, oh, I'm too weak to eat. And she's like, oh. And she picks it up.
Does she baby bird him?
She puts it in her mouth and chews it, and then kisses him and baby birds him. And then she backs away from him, and there's a long string of spit between their lips. And it's like gross.
Yeah.
So that's not the grossest thing that happens. The grossest thing that happens is they're all back up and running. There's a big festival for these kids in this town, and there's a lady, she's like an animal, and she's got ears and a tail. She walks over and she's like, all right, here's the food. And there's all these little kid animal people, and they're like, potatoes, I hate steamed potatoes. And they're like, well, check this out. And politician boy's like, oh yeah, try this, I whipped something up for you. And he puts this like, looks like a sauce on the potato, and it's like, oh, they try it. They're like, that looks pretty good. They eat it. Oh, this is amazing. And everybody's trying it. Oh, this is delicious. It's so good. This delicious sauce. What is this sauce? And he's like, yes, this incredible condiment that has taken over our world. Mayonnaise. What the fuck are you talking about? You put mayonnaise on a potato? I mean, I guess you could.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Somebody,
one of the girls at work today was telling us that she's like, you know, like, do you ever pan fry toast? I'll tell you how to do it better. If you ever need to pan fry something, don't use butter, use mayonnaise.
Gross.
Yeah,
Stop.
And the server, we're sitting there, we're like, that is literally the most next level white shit I have ever heard in my life.
And you know she only uses freaking Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
Miracle Whip and Wonder Bread.
You're making grilled cheeses with mayonnaise instead of the butter.
That sounds awful. This all sounds terrible.
No!
I'm really sad about everything that's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's that show. Other stuff happens in that episode.
Corn though, it's pretty good.
I can mayonnaise and corn maybe.
The elote, dude.
You get that elote going. It's not just mayonnaise.
Yeah, no,
there's other stuff in. You gotta get your chili powders.
Yeah, it's not just mayonnaise and corn.
Anyway, yeah, that really bummed me out. This fool's putting mayonnaise on potatoes. It's like, here's the thing, like it's the dub, it's the subtitles, right? Just say it's gravy. Just say it's gravy. Say it's anything. Say it's sour cream. Say he made sour cream.
Yeah.
But don't tell me it's mayonnaise.
Ranch, even anything.
Ranch would be better than mayonnaise. I don't even like ranch. Better than mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Anyway. God, it's so gross. Anyway, that's that show. And now let's talk about a thing we both watched. Hey, Roger, what have you been watching?
Well, first, I didn't watch anything, but I did play a couple of anime games. I've been. Yeah, well, this will be quick. So I usually don't have a whole lot of time to play video games with my older friends. But our good buddy Silent Dill, who was doing the Halloween Let's Play with us, he is on vacation right now. So me, Corey, who also does the Let's Play, those two guys are brothers. we've been hopping on that Dragon Ball Z Fighters and freaking fighting it up the last few nights.
Yeah, you were blasting it out when I got over here.
Yeah, and it's been freaking amazing. That game is awesome.
It's very good. Yes.
And then I also, if anybody out there plays the Yugi Mans, I got that. I got the Yugi Mans game on the Switch because I'm back at the game store.
Oh no!
So I was like, I need a refresher on how to play this game, which it is a fun game. So if y'all got the friend codes and you want to play, let your boy know.
This is what you're doing instead of playing Magic.
I got that Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Instead of playing Magic with your friends.
Dude, I wish Magic would make a game like that.
Yeah.
It'd be so nice. It'd be so nice.
Well, you have cards, come on.
Well, yeah, I do, but sometimes it's fun just to sit down and play on your TV.
Yeah.
And it does a really, you get to see all the interactions happening, so it's very... like I feel way more confident playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
You can get Arena on this Mac. Come on.
Yeah, but dude, they make you pay for all those packs and shit.
No, there's free stuff you can get, and then you buy stuff.
Yeah, I'm not about to get on that microtransaction wave, dude. Come on. I ain't got the monies for that.
Come on.
But what we have been watching, we definitely both watched that first episode of MHA.
Yes, new MHA dropped. We did watch it. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was good, man.
It was a recap episode, but it was a very fun recap episode.
Yeah, it was better
really
than the
it.
pool recap episode, in my opinion.
Yeah, quite good. I do like the cameraman.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Like I told you, me and Haley were watching it, and he's like, you find out what this fool's quirk is. Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the new MHA, skip ahead like a minute.
Yeah, but I mean, it's...
Fool just starts like shooting camera lenses out of his hand and shit, and it's like, okay, that's a thing you can do. And we were like, wait, so we already printed that picture though? Does he spit it out? Does he pull it out his butt? What's going on?
Does it come out his hands?
He's got a little slot in his chest that the picture prints out of.
Yeah,
like an instant camera. He's a Polaroid.
Yeah,
he's a Polaroid man.
Yeah, but he's undercover trying to figure out who. He thinks that All Might has a replacement. He thinks that the message...
And he fucking cracks it immediately, because of course he does.
He thinks that the message that All Might left is, it's your turn, meant something more than it's...
Like you're the next villain.
Yeah.
Like he's coming for you.
Yeah.
He would have said that if he meant it.
Yeah.
And of course he cracks it immediately. Yeah. He's a freaking sleuth. And good on him. It's a cute thing. It kind of, we actually said, I think you, me, and Kat all thought he was gonna end up being a bad guy. Maybe he will down the road, but
yeah, I don't know that he's
kind of got a look at him. He's kind of got this look about him.
Yeah.
Especially with those weird
They might have gave him just the sleazy reporter look just because that's the look.
Just to throw you off, bro. Yeah. Maybe. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this new season.
I'm super excited.
I have not. I've read a little bit about what's coming up. I feel like I stopped myself short of most of the big spoilers.
Let me ask you how you felt about that intro and outro.
It ain't no Uberworld.
No, it is not.
It's not bad. I feel like it'll grow on me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. But it ain't no Uberworld.
It's so basic. Maybe they put it there so they don't win all the awards this year at the Anime Awards.
Wow. They probably still will.
Yeah, they probably
And
will.
Everybody in the chat's going to be like, normie pick.
Yeah. I mean, there are so many other bangers over this one for sure.
I'll say this. My boy Deku's going to have to bring it hard if he thinks he's going to beat out Demon Slayer for Best Boy.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
He's
going to have to really try.
He's going to have to really do it, man. I don't know.
And people love Demon Slayer too.
It's a good show. Anyway, yeah, man. So we're one episode in on new MHA.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
Still haven't decided how we're gonna. We haven't decided how we're gonna do MHA on the show. We'll figure out some sort of creative way. Something. And then finally, that's all we've been watching. Unless you have something else, man.
Really,
we do have a question.
Ooh, bring me that question.
We have a question that we missed from a month ago.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I'm sorry. So it's from our good buddy Josh. We thought the question got deleted from the original video that I got a copyright strike on We Never Learned. But it turns out the comment was actually on the Ramble.
Okay.
And I missed all of this. I missed a lot of responding to things in this time frame because that's when the tree fell on my house.
Yeah.
Excuses.
Get to the question.
Josh found it. He's like, oh, the question is over there. Because he had forgot what it was. So I've got it. I'm going to pull it up and we're going to do it today.
Once again, you have not given me any heads up on what the question is.
Sorry. I don't think this one's too bad.
And your girlfriend got me a little bit drunk. So, ouch.
Okay, Joshua asked, what is a show that introduced you to a whole new genre that you continue to enjoy? And what is one that put you off a genre, either temporarily or permanently? He writes, Horror High was my first slice of life. I didn't enjoy it that much, but I found unexpected enjoyment in the genre.
Is it Haruhi or Haruhi?
Haruhi.
Okay.
I don't know.
I never know.
Horror High. Haruhi?
I say Haruhi.
I can't really think of anything that's put me off exactly. Perhaps horror. He said he didn't enjoy Higurashi, which is When They Cry, which is incredible to me because I loved it.
Yeah.
And he's really been, he hasn't ever really been too interested in horror since, so he said, so maybe that qualifies.
Sure.
Let's see.
I'll let you take it first.
You know what? I'll keep it real smutty.
God.
A show that introduced me to a whole new genre was Tenchi Muyo, and it introduced me to the harem genre, and I still enjoy that genre. There are a lot of really good shows out there.
Okay.
And then, what is one that put you off of a genre?
I mean, there's ways to take that. It could be like, this sucks so hard I don't want to watch anything like it. Or it could be like, this was so amazing, I kind of don't think anything's going to live up.
That's true. For me, it could go either way.
Yeah. Let me take this one. So I will say that I'm not big on horror stuff.
Okay.
Promise Neverland rocks.
Yeah.
Promise Neverland is bad.
That's such a good call, dude.
I've never been into horror very much, but Promise Neverland really hooked me, and I have looked into a couple other spooky, scary things, and you know what? I don't hate them.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll hit some of those eventually, but yeah, I'm kind of into it. I would say one that turned me off. You know what? I'm not going to say fully turned me off, and I feel like you're going to hate me for this one, but honestly, after We Never Learn, I kind of don't want to watch another harem.
Okay. No, that's
fine. But, I've like went trolling through some reviews and stuff. I found other people who were talking about it, and they were like, you know what? It's pretty much like, a lot of them were like saying, okay, it's fine. Okay, it's not great. Okay, it's fairly average. But more than one of them said, you know, if you're going to watch a harem, you should check out this show. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to check out that show and see what I think about it. And I forget the name of it. I got it in my queue here. Hang on one second. It is called Nisekoi.
Okay.
You ever seen Nisekoi?
I have not.
Nisekoi, False Love, I think is the subtitle on it. Supposed to be good. Apparently it's great. So you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try again on harems. I'm not real into them, pretty much ever, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Sure. I think this is kind of from a good long time ago, but I used to be really, really into like sci-fi anime and stuff.
Sure.
And I took a long break from it after I watched this anime called Trinity Blood.
Oh yeah?
Boy, it was hot freaking trash.
I remember you telling me about that. You did not like Trinity Blood.
No, I did not, dude. It was like maybe the worst anime that I've ever seen.
Yikes.
That I watched all the way through.
Not Blade Trinity. Blood.
Yeah, not Blade Trinity.
With Triple H.
It took me for like I stuck to like I was like, okay, well I'm gonna just watch some comedies or some Schoolhouse or anything else, but something like
you
that.
You really didn't like that show,
like
huh?
like it took me out like I know people are hit and miss with the Gonzo anime, and it was a Gonzo anime. And I wouldn't even bother with Gonzo for a little while after that. Like it just took me off of a whole damn studio.
That just shut you all the way down.
Yeah,
damn,
Trinity Blood was such garbage. It was the first anime I think that I'd ever sold out of my collection.
You know, we're gonna get someone in the comments who's like, Trinity Blood's my fucking favorite, you
Trinity
monster.
was fucking jam,
I love
bro.
Trinity Blood. It's like, okay. I haven't seen it, so I reserve my judgment. It'd be really great. Like, everyone in the comments just be like, my dad worked on Trinity Blood and he died.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That'd be so good. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer, good question. Thank you so much,
Thanks
Josh.
a ton, good buddy.
Really appreciate the questions. I hope we get more questions. Questions are fun.
Yeah, I like the questions. They're fun. Send us questions.
Yeah, and if you want to send us questions, we hitting the plugs.
Yeah, go ahead and hit the plug.
Go ahead and take us out of here. If you want to send us questions, there's a number of ways to do that. Easiest one is if you are on the YouTube channel right now, watching this and or listening to this on YouTube. Again, that's RapidKick Media on YouTube. You can leave us a question right there in the comments. Go ahead and like and comment, subscribe, ring that bell so we can ding your dong, etc., etc. You can also send us one old school style to our Gmail account.
Ding a ding dong.
Ding 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 ding. You can send us one old school style to our Gmail account. That's the Good Buddies Anime Pod at gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the Facebook group where you can leave us comments and stuff. That's the Good Buddies Universe. We have the Twitter, which is TGB_Anime Pod. And finally, we have the Dead and Zombified Tumblr, thegoodbuddies.tumblr.com. And as I always say, they have different names. You're gonna make it. You can also find this pretty much anywhere that you find podcasts. We're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Podbean, we're on Stitcher, Podcast Addict is what I use, all kind of cool stuff. You can find us there, leave us comments, ratings, and whatnot. We really appreciate it. All that helps us so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who already has rated, and thank you to everyone who will.
Mm-hmm.
You're so nice. Love your questions and comments and ratings.
And you're just your overall nice nature.
Just in general, you guys.
You're nice.
You're so cool. And beyond that, we want to give a shout out to our good buddies Married with Seamonsters, aka the Mary Janes, for the use of our opening theme song.
They got a show tomorrow.
They do have a show tomorrow, so you won't hear this. It'll already have happened by the time any of you are hearing this. Sorry. Mm-hmm. But they do have a show at Nexus or whatever it's called. I guess free plug for Nexus in Waco. But yeah, our good buddies Married with Seamonsters, aka the Mary Janes, for use of our opening theme song Paperdoll. They are on Spotify, unlike us, but that track, as well as so many other hot fire tracks, are only available on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. So check them out, download it, get it good. We also want to give a shout out to our good buddy Haas again for the use of our closing theme on the YouTube portion of the show. Again, that's Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram for the use of our closing theme on there. The Buddy's Good. And of course, a shout out to our good buddy A Petty Theft. Oh yeah, that is how it's pronounced. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Petty Theft for the use of our closing theme song on the podcast portion of the show, which we are still calling Sweet Anime Dreams. Again, that's Petty Theft on Twitter and on SoundCloud. Mm-hmm. And I think that brings us to the end of the show, big boy.
Yeah, man. You got
one for us?
Excuse me. Let me think. I got something if you don't have anything.
All right, man. Well,
and it's the very lowest low. Like, it's all I got.
All right, well, I guess we're taking it because I ain't got nothing. Okay. So hit me with it, big boy. From all of us here at the Good Buddy Universe, I am your good buddy Brandon.
And I am your good buddy Roger. It's Samurai here.
God, it's so bad.